how's it going, everybody? It's me, ScottDog. We're back with another of our 29 games in 29 days. Today we're playing Showrunner. Quick summary of this game. Let's just talk a little bit about it. It's available on Steam right now for £6.99. It is in early access. When it was released, it was mostly positive. It's now got mixed reviews. I've had some issues trying to get this to record in full screen. Whenever I try it, the game just crashes. Let's have a little look. I will just put a little disclaimer out there. I played this game. I tried to record it earlier, and the recording failed. So I'm going to try again. I'll do my best to explain what's happening as best as I understand it as we go. But let's start a new game. Essentially, we are a studio trying to produce our game. Our programs. Create and run your own TV show, an isometric management game where you craft scripts, populate your world with characters, and cast actors to play them. Hire and manage staff, develop your studio, and gain a dedicated following. So we get to choose our studio. So let's go and give it a name, shall we? There we go. And then we get to choose our logo. Let's see what we can find. I quite like that one. What about glasses? We could do glasses. Is there a dog? Not really. We'll do the glasses, right? I wear glasses. It's part of the branding. There we go. Right. Okay. Then we get to create a show. So we've got a load of potential names, and we get to choose a program. How about military? We can't do military. Is that we can only do some of these. Some of these are in green. Okay, maybe not True Comrade. How about Down Water? Yeah, it's an office-based program about what happens around the water cooler. Let's just pause it here. Because I think the time might be important. I think it needs to be a comedy, right? Does it need to be a comedy? I feel like it needs to be a comedy. We're going to go for the office bucks that have been left open. We then get to choose a contract. So obviously you can see here 29 weeks this one would last. We need to get 155 interest. If we do get we get an upfront payment of 1,250, episode payments of 150, then we get a bonus for every 500,000 people watching 15, and so on and so forth. Are these all the same? So season payment here is less, but we get more time, and we get more money for every individual watching. A little shorter over here, but we get an extra 30 for 1 million per episode. And then over here, yeah, they're a bit of a mix. Shall we go with this? I'm going to go with the sticks one, I think. Let's go with this. Okay, welcome to Showrunner. Thank you for checking out the early access. Now that you've started your studio, you need to and your show, you'll need to start by making some episodes. So I'll try and talk you through what we're doing. Obviously, we've got our little studio here. We've got our writer's room, our editor's room, our actor's green room, and our set. You can see we've got a little office in here. And then obviously each item in here we could potentially upgrade to add to studio points. So if you can see here, we've got studio ranking. The studio will improve as we get those unlocking more things. We've got these various points. We'll talk about those in a second. We're making our show Down Water. So the first thing we need to do is hire some writers. So we're going to go and do a search, and we're going to search for some writers. Now, each writer has a personality type, trait, and then these levels of skills. And you can see we've got the kind of the worst writers we could find here. None of them are particularly good. None of them have more than a D in any particular area. What you'll also see is it tells you who they work best with. So if we come over here and take this person's got a fluid personality, this person's got a breezy, this one's got a fiery, and this one's got a breezy. So I'm going to hire Giovanni Gray, and I'm going to hire Addison Brooks, and hopefully they're going to work well together. Then we're going to need to hire some actors, but to do that we need to hire a crew member and make some characters. So let's come over here and go to characters. Now we can create a character for our show. So we can pick who is our main actor or actress. In this case, let's go for a female. We're going to go for Velma King is our hero in this instance. And we're going to go and cast and create. And what will happen is that will give us a group of people who could potentially play this role. And it will show us their casting ability. So, you know, they're where we think they sit on the casting scale. You can see they're slowly going up and then back down. So we've got an 80 here, and we tick some of the boxes, not all of them. This person is a champion. Actors of this class tend to have the following strengths and weaknesses. So you can see average craft and not a lot else. Charisma's pretty good, and they've got a fluid personality. So we could hire this person as our lead role, and I think we can do that. Although there are some other things you can see: 677, 1,375, much better than what we've got fame-wise, but way more expensive. I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Okay, we're gonna take in Velma, I think. So here we go. We're gonna cast you an 80% match. Not great, not terrible. We need to set her what she looks like. I don't know if it really matters too much. I think I quite like this. Let's go with this. This is our hero. There we go. Episode writers. Now that you're ready to do that, we want to create some more characters because we can't just have one character. So let's go to create, and let's go to, I guess, a villain, right? We'll have another main character. This one is our villain, probably the boss. Let's go male, and Jude Harris sounds like a nasty piece of work. Let's come and create this and find a Jude. We're looking for a villain. 87% match, and that's it. So I mean, I think you're in. Fireball. Actors of this class didn't have the following: good work rate. I mean, you're pretty rubbish all round. Your fame isn't great. Your wages are pretty low though. Let's hire you. Perfect. This looks like the kind of pompous outfit that someone would wear who's a boss in an office, right? So let's get you in like this. We're going to make one more. We're going to make a supporting role. So go to create and support. Let's go with the fool. I guess we need a fool, right? For this role. We're trying to, is it a comedy? I think it's a comedy, right? Yeah, we're making comedy. We should go for a fool. What have we got? 65%, 68%, 55. I mean, they're all pretty bad apart from you. Angel Chavez. Matches quite a lot over here. Another fireball. Breezy personality as well. You are in, my friend. Okay, and we want you to look like you're working in an office, or maybe not that. I don't know the outfit. Here we go. We'll go with this one, right? Perfect. We'll just change the shoes. Awesome. Okay, now we've got our actors in. If we go to create episodes, we can get our writers to start writing. Now we could add both these writers, but I'm actually just going to go with one for now and hit complete. And then we're going to choose potentially like an overriding theme for our show. And I think, I mean, bearing in mind we've only got 50 of these points, we can only really choose family. So I'm going to choose none for now. And we're going to hit continue. Then we're going to choose what kind of episode we're doing. We're going to do a backstory episode, I think. Or should we? No, let's start with a normal episode and then we'll go to the backstory. Our set is the office, and then we can choose the script outline. So here we can see all of the script options we've got. A new arrival makes sense. First episode of season 1. We need a name for it. The ultimate histories sounds a bit old friend. Let's go with that. So we're going to have a new arrival. What we could have done, if we just remove this, you can see this is the amount of time it's going to take. I think this is the cooldown. How long it will be before you can do this one again. So we could say a travel sequence into a new arrival, right? So we've got to the office, and then we might want to have a friendly chat, and then we want something. So these have all got little items. So you can see we haven't put any comedy into this episode. Let's go with an unconvincing display, which is going to add some comedy and some other things. We're not going too comedy heavy straight off the bat here. We're going to hit confirm. Then we're going to choose our main character. So obviously we want you in it. We're going to choose our big evil boss, and we're going to choose our supporting character. We're going to hit complete. And now what we'll find, if we unpause this, our writers, who if we come over here, are going to be writing, only one of them. And if we hit good friend, we'll see that we're making progress on it. And as we watch, you'll notice that little things pop up saying whether we've done something in there and added to it. There we go. We've added 10 comedy to this. We've also unlocked this, a character combo. So we know a hero and villain work pretty well. And I think this means they add to a scene, potentially, that they're in together. So this is all happening. And the next thing we need to do whilst this is happening is hire a director, right? So let's go and find someone. Storyteller. Let's go with you. I don't know if it really matters, really. I mean, we could go for the cheapest one. I'm going to go with you. We'll take you. We only need one of them. Then we need an editor. So let's hire An editor. You're pretty good. We'll take you. You've got pacing and execution. That sounds fine. And then we need some crew members. And we'll get just a couple of these. I don't know if it really matters too much. Let's go with you. The rest are all pretty rubbish. Let's go with you. Okay, we'll only get 2 for now. Perfect. Okay, so our show is being written. It's almost finished. It is finished. And now we can cast and get our guys ready for the filming. So we're going to choose our director. We're going to add our 2 crew members in. And there they're going to start filming. The next thing we're going to do is start writing the next episode. Now you can see that our previous writer is knackered. We're going to put on our second writer in. This time, do we do our show about family? Let's do it. Perfect. It's cheap. We can put it in there. We can hit continue. And now we can choose these other things. Let's establish a location. Let's have a cute observation, a group discussion, and then maybe a tense meeting to end. Perfect. And again, we're going to have our actors in it. This time we'll swap them around though. I don't know what difference it makes, but we'll have all of our actors in this one as well. We'll complete that and they'll get writing. Now you'll notice down the bottom here we've got research. We can come over here and pick a set of cards. We obviously want comedy, and we can use our points up here to research various things to add to our shows. So those sets of cards will then become available. I'm just going to buy all of these because they're going to give us some comedy elements to add to our show. You've unlocked the friendship season theme. Every card played add 1 comedy point. So if we go with that, we're going to get a boost. We could choose something different as well. We could say, let's pick world building. I don't know if that's particularly important from an office-based theme, but we get a lore dump. Oops. Now we can choose our editor for the next show. We're not going to do that just yet. Let's come back to research. We'll just do the rest of these. I'm just going to pause this for a second because time can be really important. And as you see, each one of these has got different things on that's going to add to the show. So we've got 2 sets of those unlocked. We're down to 950 points. Our actors have finished filming. So we're now going to choose an editor and we're going to get him to complete the first show, or her. But if we click on our actors, you'll notice that their energy is really low and it takes an age for them to get the energy back because they're in a green room, they're not in an office space. We could potentially upgrade some of these, which I think will give us energy recovery. So hopefully if we upgrade some of these things, we're looking for things that give energy recovery. The sofa's probably the right one, right? No, that gives morale and chemistry. I was expecting it to be... This will give a little bit of energy. It's pretty cheap. We'll buy that one as well. So hopefully that means our actors will recover their energy a little bit faster, as you can see. But Valentina, very slow work rate, which means very slow recovery, which is a bit of a shame because that's going to take a little while for her to be ready to film the next scene. Our next show, we've got studio level up. Our next show is done. So we're ready to get filming on that one. Let's come over here for a second. I'm just going to pause this. Now we can see our studio is leveled up. We're up to level 2, which gives us an extra writer and an extra director. Don't really need them right now, but that's all good. Where are we with our actors' recovery? This one's currently being edited. This one's finished being writing. What we can do is go into episode 3. We could go and get another writer. Now, if we had more points, we'd be able to add to this. We don't, so we're just going to hit continue. This time I'm going to go with some backstory, and we're going to go with some backstory for our villain, I think. We'll have a friendly chat. We'll have a terrible plan. We'll have a worrying story, and then we'll have some melee, right? That was the moment, right? So they were hanging out. They came up with a terrible plan. The plan didn't go well. There's a horrible story behind it, and then it resulted in those people having a fight. Perfect. And we're going to say you're in. And that's it. That's all we need. It's a good way of keeping our actors a little bit fresher. Let's have a little look. Energy 66. It's so slow. 184. So knowing that you're always tired, I'm just going to buy you as well. Just see if we get any kind of boost on the energy. It's not great. It's not a great return for us, this. Okay, now our first show is released. And you can see here, there's various cards that people will turn over as to whether they had a good performance, a bad performance, and how it impacts the actor and actress. So everybody went up in popularity, which is great news for us. It's gonna help. And what we can see is we got half a star. Our show interest has gone up by 4, fame has gone up by 2, characters by 1, story by 1. We get 215 bucks payment, and our initial viewers were 0.52 mil. And we can see here our scores for the episode. So we can hit continue. There's our production costs versus what we got in. We can hit continue. We've got our next one. Let's just check. So 100 over here and 100 over here. We can definitely go in to our filming of the next episode. So let's get that underway. Let's add you in. You guys are back to full. We can hit complete and that should be underway. So another episode being filmed. Perfect. We're still writing our next episode and things are going pretty well. We can speed this up just for a little bit. So the filming's going to be underway. The writing's underway. I think there are certain things we can do as well with our other writers when they're not working. We can brainstorm, which will give us some extra skill points. Don't think we can do anything over here to upgrade this to really help anyone. This one, I mean, this gives some energy. It might not be the worst shout. We'll buy that just because I'm worried about how quickly our energy is going to go down. So another one is done. We could crack on with another episode. Let's just have a little look on our show. So we've written 3. I think when we get to the halfway point, what we'll do is we'll have both of our writers work on one. But for now, let's go and create another one. We haven't got the points yet, so we can't do another level of this. So we'll hit continue. This time, maybe let's do just a bottle episode, whatever the heck that is. You know what? I haven't been picking the names. Final Spring is obviously where we go for an office day out, and it isn't great. Cross purposes straight away, a running joke, and then a lore dump, why not? And then a cute observation. We've got 1 point left. We don't have anything to put 1 point into, so let's hit continue. I guess we go you, right? And we go you. We've got no choice but to go you two. And we hit complete. More writing is happening. And the filming is going swimmingly. Right, let's keep this going then. So you can see these are happening. If we come to the show, we can see the ratings we've got so far. Obviously, it will also change in the edit, but you can see this one's becoming much more interesting than the last one in theory. We can get you working on this. We can get our actors recovering. Now, all we need to worry about is you actually, because you're the only person. I think it's you. Let's just check out our characters. Our villain is Christopher Gonzalez, which is you standing up. So as long as your energy is 100, we can film the next one. As long as our director is good and our crew is good as well. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to let these two recover, I think. Let's go to filming setup. We're going to choose you again. You're back to 100. I'm just going to choose one of these guys. So the quality might go down, but you're off doing your acting ting. We didn't let you get all the way up to 100. Okay, more boosts for Jude. He's flying through them, doing a grand job. Nothing there for Velma. Nothing there for Abel. Okay. We can hit continue on this. We got a 1 star. We're up to 110. The reviews are pretty good. The fame is good. The characters are good. 1.1 million viewers. 280 bucks in the bank. Love that. And as you can see here, we've got a level up. So if we go over to our character, you can see there's a few things going on. I'm not sure I fully understand these, but we can up our affinity. So we could say, we want you to be a better comedy actor, in which case that will go up. We can choose relationships. I don't know if this is actual relationships or this is relationships in the show. I mean, the fact that it's about an actor and this is a character, I'm not 100% sure. So it'll be interesting to know how that all comes about. I wonder if that's to do with the world building side of it. But what we can also do is we can choose a name and I don't know, or a title, and I don't know how that helps or hinders. I'm going to put you in as a soldier. I don't know what that means. Maybe a noble. We'll do that. Okay, and if we close this, We've also got a level up on our studio. So now we've got a staff room level 1 unlocked and an editor cap. Now the problem is we cannot put our actors into the staff room. They need their own dressing rooms, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, let's unpause. And let's just click on the staff, and what we should be able to see is everyone's energy level. So these guys are our writers back to full health, almost. We're going to get them both to write an episode, I think, because we've got some waiting to go. So let's get this to 100. Perfect. So let's come over to shows. We can get both of you in. We can choose to up this. So interestingly, if we chose friendship, it would help our comedy stuff. So let's go with that. Every card played add 1 extra comedy point. So should result in a funnier program. Let's go backstory. Let's hit continue. And this time round, I guess we're going to have a friendly chat, a new arrival, a group discussion, and then maybe a surreal sequence. This is a crimson assault, not criminal assault. And then I guess we'll have old Velma, do we? Let's have you in doing it. Perfect. So you guys are going to work on that. Hopefully we should end up with the best show we've ever done. Let's have a look at energy levels. Not great over here. And I think what I don't know is how I tell who's in it. So here there's nothing to say these are the actors in it. So I think we're going to have to wait for energy to come back. We can see that over here under the staff icons, and it will show you the energy levels of everyone. So we can see this is coming up. Our directors is coming up, as is our crew. So they should all happen at a similar sort of time. Now, if I go to show and go to contract, what we'll see over here is we're 10 weeks in and we've done 2 shows. We've got filming on another. Did I choose that? No, we must be editing that one. I'm guessing it just doesn't show the... Are we editing this? Filming, apparently. Oh, we haven't started the editing setup. Let's do that. Sorry. We filmed it. We haven't edited it. That's right. And now we're ready to film this one. So let's just check our energy once more. We're still getting there. This is the biggest problem for us, the fact that it's going to take so long for people to recover. Now there is a training section where you can get them to do training. I don't think that necessarily helps them improve their work rate. But I'm guessing this plus means that their work rate is going to improve for us. Okay, let's stop pausing it and we'll keep this going. I'm a little bit worried about time because if you run out of time, you make no money from an episode. Okay, we're good to go. So let's go over here. Filming setup. We want you. I'm just going to choose one of these. I don't suppose it matters. Let's choose both. And the filming is underway. Perfect. Okay, and our next one is done. Our writing is done. How do we look? If we go to show, we can see here. So before it's even had anything done with the filming or anything, we can see we're at 37, which hopefully will get us close to an all-time high in terms of our comedy. Okay, so this one's being edited. This one's being filmed. This one's finished being written. If we go to staff, our writers are recovering slowly. Now we could come over here and build a staff room. And that means, this is a bit of a pain, but if we then go to staff, we can say writer, set to rest, set to rest. When they're not doing any jobs, they can go in staff room, but you can see we can't put our actors in those staff rooms. So we're underway. Do we think it's time to create a new character? Can we do that? I can't remember how much it costs. It costs 100. We don't have 100, but I wonder if it's time for us to think about bringing in a new character to our show, Down Water. Our energy is not great over here, but our next episode is about to be released and we are week 23 remaining. Okay. Ooh, not great. Oh, better. Love that. It's still improving. That's great news. Only half a star on this one. We do get some money in, which is nice. And more importantly, we got some of these points. So we can now go and hire a new character. And I think that might be important if we go for a female supporting character. Let's go with an anti-hero, shall we? What happened there? Oh, I see. Let's just pause this for a second. We'll create our new character first. So create, we want an anti-hero, we want a female. Let's have Luna Davis. Let's create and cast. It only costs 50 for these ones. And then we're looking for someone who can play an anti-hero. 100% cast rating. Love that. Anyone else? No. So I think it makes sense for us to go straight for you. You're a scholar. Your work rate is not great, but 100%. You know what? Fine. You can have blue hair. Perfect. So now we've got another member of the cast in. We have staff level up. We can do this for you. Now, because you're a supporting actor, we don't get to do the same things as we did for the main actors. That's the leading actors. We can get some editing done, but our editor is pretty tired, so we can hold off there. What we can do, I assume, is get another episode done. So let's do that. We'll get both of you on it. We've got 91 points to spend. We can't really put any extra points in, so I'm going to hold off. And we're going to go and just check our actors' energy. They're all pretty low. I think it's you that's in this one. So let's wait for your energy to come back up. Your energy should go up higher quicker when we're in the room over here. Perfect. Let's get you editing again. Okay, perfect. And we can upgrade the editing suite and bits in the editing room and stuff. We need to get our actors in. I think this has just got you in potentially. So once your energy is there, we should be good. Our writers are back, right? Did we finish it? We didn't finish off writing, so let's just pause this. I pause it here just because sometimes something pops up and it takes you out of this screen with everything you've done. We were waiting for more points. Let's just hit continue. And then we'll go, this one's going to be expansive. It's going to have everyone in. It's going to be called The Black Gathering, The Endless Stand. Let's do that. We're going to have a travel sequence because we're going somewhere, a group discussion, and then I'd love to get a couple of bits of comedy in here. A terrible plan and an acute observation. Perfect. And then we want everybody assigned, right? There we go. Luna, you're in for your first episode. Love that. We've got a new character combo, so hero and anti-hero makes sense. So we've got our writers going, we've got our filming happening. Not yet. We're still waiting for you to recover. Energy 100, 76, and 100. So it's literally just you. Let's speed this up. I think it's just you we're waiting for. I think this is an episode with just you in. So we'll wait for that to happen. I have to say, I played this game for about an hour or so, and I found it quite a lot of fun. Let's get over here and do our filming setup. It's just you, and it's both of you, and it's just you in the episode. So all good over here, right? Perfect. We can speed this up a little bit more, and things will go fairly quickly. Let's just slow this down, see how this episode went. Popularity up 1 for Velma. Okay, we didn't really get to see that, right? Let's just pause this for a second. I'm going to press skip so we don't have to watch all of these again. So these are different, right? Maybe. And then popularity up 2 for Jude, up to 39. 1 star. We're up to 119 show interest. 1.19 million viewers. $280. Not bad. We do get to see like the rewards here, so you can see where people have improved. When do you stop? I don't want to go through that again. And then we get to see the combos that were in effect over here. So we can hit continue. Staff level up. We don't need to worry about that, but we will send you to rest. In fact, for all of our staff, where they're not doing anything and they've got low, we should absolutely send them to resting. Okay. So those guys are doing all that. What have we got going on? The editing can start over here. So you're almost back to full. I think that's fine. This one's ready to be done. We just need our writers to get a bit more energy. But you can see now we're on editing. So we're going to film episode 6 and our contract is 18 weeks left. So it is still quite tight for us to turn this around, especially if we're going to have to wait for the actress to recover every single time. It's going to be a bit of a pain. How are our staff looking? The writers are up to 100, so we can start another show. So we absolutely should. Let's get them both into it. We could get another writer, but now we can add to this. I'm going to add another one. We're going to get Comedy Point has a 5% chance to increase the show popularity. So gotta be useful, right? We'll just do a standard episode. Let's do an episode with the Wandering Shield. We should get some more of these, really. Okay, that seems fine. Let's hit confirm. We're gonna have we gotta have both of these guys in again. I wonder if we should get a new actor. Let's have you in. Perfect. So that one will be written. We're waiting for you to get your health back to then be able to do the next one. Let's speed this up. And this is the game, right? You can upgrade things, so we could get a better camera, which will help with points and persona points and all of those things. We could get better lighting, which will help with that. There's all sorts of things that we can upgrade in here. I think we can click on things, and does this bring down the walls? Yeah. So there's lots of things that we could upgrade, but I think we hold on to our money for now. How are you looking? Oh. Be lovely to get a level up over here somewhere. Ooh, popularity's down too. That's not ideal, is it? Oof. Okay. We'll hold off doing that for a second. Let's just check our energy. Everyone is back to full. No one else should be tired. So we can come here and start the filming setup over here. You're good. You two are good. Okay. And if we start to manage these properly, we could have like one actor who's not in it then be replacing another actor who is in it. So we can release this one. Let's do that now. And we did get a level up. Well, that's good news. At least your popularity's gone up somewhat. Maybe not massively. Was this the one from last time? I'm not sure. Let's finalize this episode. And we got half a star. They don't like the backstory ones that much, but we do get some character points. Then we've got a level up, a writer over here, so we can set you to rest, and we can set you to rest. We've got this, which is ready for, which is happening with the filming. We've got this, we're waiting to film, so we're really waiting for our editor to be able to do something, but we can't do anything at the moment. So I think we just carry on for now, right? We can level up our studio, so character cap +2 and a crew cap +1, which is nice. If we've got enough lead actors, we can then have different episodes each, kind of filming one after the other with more crew, etc. We can bash these out even quicker. But we're waiting for our actors to finish so they can then start acting again. And we're waiting for our writers to recover so they can write one more show. Be nice to get another one in there, right? I am a little bit worried about the time frame. The weeks are ticking down. We've got to do 4 more episodes. You guys are almost recovered. There we go. So we can create a new episode. Perfect. Just going to pause it because otherwise we'll get told to edit. We don't need any more of these things, so I'm going to hit continue. Shall we do just a... Let's just do a bottle episode where we can hit continue over here. We should get some more of these, really. Let's acute observation, a running joke, and a terrible plan. I'm saving us up for like the best comedy one we can do. I've got to throw both of you in. So there we go. That's it. Hit complete. You guys will do that. I don't know at what point you get to change the set. I will say that. But let's carry on. And what we should do is complete this. I completely forgot to complete this. And then we'll pick another one. Let's pick... This is what I was saying, is every time this pops up, it drives me mad. A crew member has leveled up. We want to just put our staff into resting. Our actors are absolutely knackered. Okay. Right, so what are we doing? We're going to research another one. Let's go with researching action, shall we? These should be, we got a load of points, so we should be able to do these fairly quickly, and maybe even do comedy after that. So we can complete this one with, let's unlock Survivor. And if we go and do comedy level 2, you can see these are now way more expensive. So this is coming down fairly quickly. I'm not going to do all of them. I'm just going to do 3 for now. And then we can close this. Now we've got more comedy options. So let's speed this up again. We are waiting for our actors to get better, but we can do some editing. So off you go. But we're waiting for our actors to recover to be able to film the next episode. I mean, I guess we could do it with some tired actors, but that doesn't feel like necessarily the right thing to do. Okay. How are we doing? How are we doing, actors? Oh my god, it's so slow. There's nothing here that looks like it helps with training to improve those things. I guess we could put some of these other actors on there, but I don't know if that's wise. It feels like it might just be money spent for the sake of it. How are we looking with the contract? 14 weeks left. It's going to be tight, I think. It's going to be real tight. We can also see how we've improved or not, as the case may be. This one looks like it could be a pretty good one. Highest character, not particularly strong on plot. Visuals are pretty high in comparison. The comedy is through the roof, as is the drama, and the action is pretty high as well, so it could be a pretty good one. Maybe. Okay, we don't want to do a director just yet because we're waiting for you to recover. We know that when you recover, everyone else should also recover, really. I mean, we could, while you're doing that, we could send someone else on some training. There we go, fine. We'll send you out. Another episode is done. Ooh, rough one for Jude. Ooh, and for Abel. Luna? Yes, good work, Luna. The only positive that came out of it. Good work. Okay, and we can see here up to 129 points. $300 in the bank. Love that. Jude has leveled up, which is great. Let's put some points into comedy, by all means. And now what you can see, if I just come over here, you can see we've got this traits. And we can add things to their traits to either gain them more XP if we have the points for it. We can make them more perceptive. We can add them comedy points, so we get more comedy each time or more visual. I'm quite tempted to go with the XP, although I'm just a little bit confused with this. Are we able to keep this actor for the next one? You know, next season, probably. So if we get another season, let's keep him in here. Filming setup is ready. I'm so worried about our actors' energy, but we're good to go on this one. So let's go over here, do this, get these guys on it, and off they go. Perfect. If we go to stuff, one thing I wish is that these guys would always be put back into rest if they're not doing anything. Nice if there was an option to say always rest. You know, when they're not working, if there's room in the break room. Okay. Is there anything else we can upgrade in here? Coffee table. It's going to give us a bit more energy. We'll do that. Better sofa? I guess so. We'll buy that picture. And what's this? This is more expensive, 40, but is that bringing the energy up or taking it down? I guess it's taking it down, right? Don't want that. Okay, let's give him a different floor. Okay, perfect. We can studio level up, so we now got a level 2 writer's room unlocked and a max production time +1, so we can add time to our filming. We could upgrade our writer's room. I'm not sure what it actually does. Let's hold off for now. We've not got a huge amount of money. Okay, I'm guessing our writers are back, so we can start the next episode. I wonder if it's worthwhile bringing in another writer. We haven't got any more points to add to this. We need 450, which I doubt we're going to get before the end of the end of the thing. Let's go with this. Let's go with, I'm going to go all out on no, I'm not. I'm going to go making a deal, group discussion. Fight training seems a bit weird. Reminiscing, and then misplaced confidence. Perfect. West Church. Great. Let's do it about you, Jude. Great. So this one's just going to have Jude in. I wish there was a way of clicking on these and seeing what actors are in it, because then it would make your planning even easier, right? But okay. Filming is almost done over here. Valentine is going to take forever to recover. But hopefully she's going to be able to... recover a little bit quicker. It looks like, I mean, we are on faster speed, but she's hopefully getting close to a level up as well. Okay. The writing is still going on. The editing's happening. The show is 10 weeks. We've got 10 weeks to do 3 episodes. I don't feel like it's likely. We're going to have to squeeze it. You know what? We're going to have to just record. I know people are tired, but we're just going to have to record. Let's just get one of you guys in. It's her again. She's going to be absolutely shattered, but I think that's all we can do right now. Writers, how are you getting on? We should put you back in the old set to rest room. Here we go. 2 points for Jude. 1 point for Velma. Love that. Luna, what have you got for us? Ooh. Ooh. Now, I think these are like decks that the character types have. Or the actors, I'm not sure. We got 1.35. We got $300 in there. Nice. Okay, let's stop that. You are not back to full, so let's put you in the waiting room. You in the waiting room. You in the waiting room, and that's it, I think, right? Did we not finish it? We didn't finish an episode. Oh no, we can create a new one. So let's just pause this again, and let's go, both of you guys, writing another episode. We've only got 7 in here. What episode is this? This is episode what? Can I see that somewhere? This is episode 10. Okay, so we need to make this a good one, right? You know what? Before we do that, let's go over here to staff. Let's go writers. Let's go staff search. We can still only do a cheap one, but it'd be good if we could get someone. I don't suppose work rate matters in this. We're going to go with you. Clearly. Okay, perfect. Then if we go back to create episode, we can now add you to this as well. We should be going for our best episode yet. We can hit continue over here. We can add a day to the production. We're going to go expansive so everyone's in it. The Crimson Heretic is what it's called. And we're going to try and get as many comedy things in here as we can. So I think that's it, right? Because that's going to be over. So maybe we go with one of these that I hope they put in more. Here we go, a lengthy misunderstanding. And then we could do something that just adds maybe a chase sequence, the cliffhanger at the end, right? Perfect. Hit confirm. We can choose you and you and you and you. And then we can hit complete. Perfect. Perfect. Finalize this episode. I think we've already done that. This one needs an editor. Our editor isn't recovered yet. This one needs filming, but I'm going to guess our actors are all shot to bits. This one might be. I think we said this has just got the dude in, right? Our director's pretty tired. Luna has leveled up. Let's go comedy acting here as well, shall we? Perfect. I think this has just got you in, so I think we can... Where's our director? Hold on. You're back. Right. Okay. So I think we can go this one. We can go add you in. Add both of you in. And get filming on that one. Editing. You're now back to full. So we can get you on this. Our show contract, we've got 8 weeks left, and we have to film one more, which I think is now happening, and then film the finale. It's going to be tight. It's going to be real tight. We'll see how it goes. Let's speed this up. Look at us go with the dings happening. 7 weeks left. I don't know if we're going to squeeze this in. We might have to just chuck them back out there. Okay, so the writing is finished. So you guys, I think there's a way we can get you to... Maybe it's upgrade this room. Let's do it. And then we can do brainstorming. They're all knackered, so we'll hold off on that for now. But we can get them brainstorming, which I think helps add to the thing. So it's just you in here. So once you're done... we can then almost straight away go back. If I'd have done an episode without you in, we'd have been fine. But is what it is, right? Okay, we're almost there. Not great for Jude, that one. Even for Jude, that one. Oh, no. +2 for Jude. Velma, what have you got for us? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So 1 star, 1.42, up to 142 show interest. It's obscure, but that's better than nothing. 174 on the comedy. Look at that. Okay. So this one we can edit. You're not ready to edit. Let's just make sure that you're in the old set to rest, set to rest, set to rest, set to rest. And then hopefully we can, let's just have a little look here. So our 5 weeks left, and we just need you to recover a little bit, right? We don't need you to be at 100 for us to do this. You're up to 64. I have to say, this game reminds me an awful lot of Game Dev Tycoon, which I think was one of the first to be like, you know, sort of start the whole like category of Game Dev Tycoon. Right, you're going to start editing straight away. Let's get that one underway. You're now up to 80. That's going to do us, you know. We're going to start filming. You're up to 100. You guys are up to 100. We're underway. We might just squeeze it in. That's the short answer, but we're going to have to get... You know what we're going to do? We're going to hire a second editor. Because if we can get a second editor in... You'll do. Right, let's get our second editor in. At least then, we've got someone who can potentially start as soon as this finishes. Let's have a look. Contract is ticking down. Okay, let's just watch this whilst this finishes up. In fact, I'm just going to pause this, otherwise it might interrupt us. Not a lot happening for Jude in this one. In fact, nothing happened for Jude in this one. Half a star, not great. Jude has leveled up, so let's go more comedy again. Okay, and now this one is finishing. So we've almost finished the filming. Where are we? 3 weeks to get it edited and out. Here we go. And we've got like a guest editor for the last episode. Love that. Okay. And now we're just desperately trying to finish the editing before this ends. We're down to week 2. It's going to be tight. We've done it. We've done it. Ooh, rough one for Jude. I mean, it is a season finale, right? He's meant to be like the big villain and everyone hates him. Not a great episode to finalise in terms of popularity. We did get a 1.5 star review. We got 405 bucks in the bank. Characters and comedy, an all-time high. Love that. And if we hit continue over here, unfortunately your show failed to hit the targets that we'd set for you. Regret to inform you, we will not be renewing your contract for another season. End show. Wowza. So we can level up our studio, so we get an editing suite level 2. We can come over here and we can improve Velma, but I don't know if that really helps us because she might not be around next year, because now we have no show. We can create a new show and start again, but at the moment we have no show. We're not bringing back our Downwater season 1. It didn't do as well as it could have done, and that is Showrunner. Look, we can start a new show. We've got some money in the bank. We'll get even more money because of what we're doing, although we don't have a huge amount of points to get actors, so it could be a real tough start to begin with the next season. This is available £6.99. It is early access. I quite enjoyed it. It's not incredible, but at the same time, if you want to sink a few hours into kind of fairly chill game, then that's the way to go. Thank you so much. Check out the next game tomorrow, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you.